Okay, at this point in time, you should be able to run a simulated tool path. And we're going to show you the whole steps on how to get it right into the machine. So first of all, make sure you can show the simulation. There's our pocket, there's our lettering, there's our outside profile. Now we need to get that into the machine, okay? And so follow along with these steps here. We need to save this tool path. So we come over here, lower right hand corner. We're going to click the save button, and we need to make sure all three of these tool paths here are saved up on top. So we're going to click this step. If you forget any one of these, all of the profiles will not be cut out. So we're going to go ahead and save. It doesn't really matter what you save it to, but what I would do is I would put your last name on here and call it sample. This is going to be saved to the desktop. So we save it right there. Now at this point in time, we're ready. There's my almost sample right there. We're ready to go ahead and open up Shop Saver. That's our machine. That's what we're going to run this on. You'll see a thing that pops up like this. And the very first thing we're going to need to do is hit home. The machine's going to start working. It's going to start running. If you're wondering where to turn it on and off at, underneath the blue cabinet there's a big on switch. That'll turn the main machine on. The switch at the top is going to be for the router. Right now this machine is running. It's setting the home position back here again. We're going to need to zero this out before we can actually cut. So it has stopped moving now. What we're going to do is we're going to manually drive this and set our X and Y and Z zeros. And it's hard for me to hold the camera and show you this at the same time here, but we need to set that router bit. The center of this router bit needs to be right on the corner of our workpiece. So that's what we're attempting to do here. I'm going to bring this down using my manual controls. That looks pretty good. If I don't set the height right, the material won't cut all the way through. So I'm going to make sure the teeth are just above the bed. Now we have that set, we come over here onto our computer. I know this is going to probably be a little hard to see here. We're going to set our X and Y 0. We're going to set our Z 0. You have to do this before you can bring in your file. Then it's very simple. File open. We save this as almost sample. I hit open, and then I got to hit this little eyeball button at the top, and you'll see it come right into here. At this point in time now, we're ready to rock. We come over to the router, turn it on. Lots of noise here. Probably want some earplugs. And I'm going to go ahead on the keyboard and just hit go. After a few seconds, this thing is going to fire up, and it's going to start cutting out our parts. And we're going to try to film this as it goes on here. Okay? Just like your simulation, it's going to start cutting out that first pocket. Do it in a series of passes. This is the time now you want to make sure no one is standing around next to this machine. I want you watching it as it actually cuts, and I want you to be here handy by this emergency shutoff. If anything were to happen, loud noises, the tool breaks, or anybody gets close, you've got to be handy to shut that power, that emergency shutoff. Okay? Now this is a sample, and you're not actually going to cut this out, but this is what it looks like when it's actually cutting. Okay? Dust collection is on. There's lots of noise. And you can see it cutting out that first pocket. The pocket profile. Okay, you'll notice we're not getting huge piles of sawdust on top of the machine. It's all rolling good. You'll also notice back on the computer over here, it's actually following along with what it's cutting. You can see all the code going, G-code. If for some reason you needed to pause this in the middle of a cut, there is a pause button right up here. You can pause it and then replay if you needed to. But normally once you start this, you go until it gets done. Okay? Now, it just completed the first pass. We set it up for a second pass. is going to be happening when it comes to your cabinet right during class. There's lots of noise going on here. As you are the operator now, you're in charge of this machine. You're in charge of the safety of it and making sure no one gets involved or gets in the way of this. I've seen this thing run and people put stuff on top. They put stuff right on top of the machine while the machine is operating. They're over at the joiner and they put stuff on top. You got to keep them away. It's going to be your responsibility. Okay? Pocket is usually one of the longer things to cut out too. And again, we're cutting out our sample little part here. It's got a pocket, it's got a letter A for almost. I'm just going to cut the outside of the part out at the same time. There's just doing a cleanup cut right there. I'm also listening to the machine. If I hear some weird noises happening, big loud screeching sounds, anything like that, you're going to need to pay attention to that and make sure you hit that emergency button. Alright, the machine now is done with the pocket. You can see it cut out. Now it's over here cutting out that amazing letter A for the great almond. After you make your cabinet and cut out all your parts, you're going to be able to play around with this. That's why the training is so intensely here. So that you can make your own parts, your own sign. I believe that tool path was set up to cut a 16th of an inch deep for the letter A. Doing it in a couple passes. You'll notice all these little hairs and everything sticking out. Okay? That'll all come apart with our sander. Now it's going to do our outside profile. You'll hear the machine working a little bit harder. It's going to do one pass all the way around this. There's our curved corners. It shows on our tool path selection. Just completed one pass of the outside profile. Sunk down deeper now. Now it's going to do another pass. You're going to see it raise up for the tabs that we set here. There's the tab right there. Raised up, close that down. That way that part doesn't come loose after it finishes cutting off the whole thing. Process here, so we want to have you trained in on how to run this machine independently, knowing how to draw the part up, how to write the tool path, and then of course how to finish the machine. And what you'll find is it takes us longer to draw it and write the tool path than it actually does to do the cutting. Okay, it completed it now. It's coming back to us. It's coming back to the home position. What I like to do is shut this off right at the top. And it's returning back to the home position, and this is done. And now our part should be all complete. Let's go take a look at it. Okay? Not that this is a super exciting part by any means, but if you take a look here, you can see how it cut out. It cut out the letters, it cut out our pocket, and it cut out our outside profile. What I normally will then do is grab the air hose and I'll blow all this out, and this thing will take a chisel and we'll just chisel the tabs out here, and this part will come out and it'll be done. So that's how we make the first sample project. The biggest thing you're going to learn from that is how to write the code for the tool paths, and then how to bring it in to the CNC router. Your next job now is to do this same thing, but move on to the next videos dealing with your cabinet carcass.